Hey guys, so today I'm going to go into something a bit different that you've probably never come across before. This is a system, I won't say a technique, uh, you might call it a technique. I don't know. I don't. It's for me, it's more of a philosophy. Now, I realize what I'm about to talk about today will not be for everybody. I realize that, but there could be a few out there who this intro could really help. Okay, so it's going to be about Kriya Yoga, and specifically a specific branch of Kriya Yoga. I'll show you the videos and the guide doing it. I've been following for a while. Now, I just want to point out from the start, this is not a religion at all, okay, guys? Uh, it's not a religious video at all, okay? This is just a video to help with your health if you look into this, okay? Because it has helped my health. And also a disclaimer right from the beginning, do your research. This is for entertainment purposes only. Consult your doctor before you try any of this, okay? So now, but hopefully this will be a way to wherever you are once again, because I want to give you techniques where if you're far from a gym, you're overseas and you can't get to a gym, you basically will be able to recharge your body, recharge your system from wherever you are. Can be outside, it can be in your apartment. A rainy day, a hot day, whatever day. Okay, you don't need a gym, you don't need any gear, okay? Now, so breath work, uh, more of a standing meditation. It's not closing your eyes and all that. Anyway, I'll show you. But if you're getting any burnout, any stress at all, I'll show you what you can do. Okay. So it's this guy here, Guruji Yogi Satyam. Okay. Now I'll just show you what he's all about. Okay. Welcome to the site channel operated by the monks of Kriya Yoga Ashram and Research Institute. According to the direct guidance of Divine Gurudev. I'll let you guys read through that. You're potentially vast and infinite. If you don't, you don't have to get too much into the philosophy. I just think the techniques in here are very valuable. But sort of, it's like anything else. Respect whatever you're learning. Okay, I'm going to show you two aspects of this, and that's diet and recharging. Okay, what what Guruji uh, calls recharging, and he says, just like you plug in your phone and everything, you can basically do that through a system of all it is basically what it comes down to in one sentence is making your body tense, the muscles in your body tense and then relax, tense and then relax. Now, you could, but as you're tensing and relax, you can do it, in one go, but you have to, you know, anyway, I'll get into that. But he also has what's called the science of food. So, to help you if you're stuck with your diet, um, and what's the best thing to eat. Once again, this will be for some people, not for everybody, but if you are interested, have a look at that, okay? So there's the science of food. Okay, I'll leave links for some of these. Now, the main thing I want to get into is the recharging, what he calls recharging, like I say, guys, recharging. So it's a series of 1 to 42 steps of standing recharging. Oh, shouldn't get a copyright with this if I just show you a couple seconds of it. I'll turn down the music there and hold on. speed it up. So you're just standing like that, and the thing is, you can do it everywhere. You don't have to go and you don't have to go outside. You don't have to go to a gym. So there's 42 movements like that. Now, what he's also doing there, guys, at the same time, you're putting your concentration on whatever body part you're doing. You can do the whole. There's 42 movements, and the first movement is tightening and then relaxing every body part, okay? But at the same time, what you have to do, there's a couple of other things you have to do, okay, to get uh, basically the best results from it, okay? Now I'll give you a quick rundown of what you have to do while you're doing these. But if you want to do the research of why you do this, go and like I say, do some research. But it definitely helps. Okay. So what you also have to do while you're doing this is put your concentration on what they call the third eye, which is a place. It's a pineal gland. So put your concentration on the pineal gland, which is basically between your eyebrows. Okay, and also put your tongue at the roof of your mouth. Okay, while you're doing this. Okay, so put your tongue at the roof of your mouth and put your concentration. Keep your concentration on the third eye area. Now, the other thing you have to do is when you're doing these exercises, you so you're breathing in. You breathe in twice for each exercise. You breathe in, so you uh, inhale twice, but the inhale is two parts. Okay, it's the the first bit of the inhale is shorter than the second bit of the inhale. Okay. Now, while you're doing that, of course, you're tensing whatever body part that you're up to in the exercise, okay? And the exhale is the same. So it's like, if you can hear me doing that, okay? I know this is not going to be for everybody, but some people might want to look into this. It's just something that, like I say, it's an alternative that you can do anywhere. And some people might be interested in this, particularly interested in this, okay? I realize it's not everybody's cup of tea. Now, are you going to get results straight away? Probably not, okay? You might. Now, the good thing about this is you can see these exercises, you can do these sitting in a chair or lying down, okay? If you're lying down, you could do exercise one of this, like he's doing the whole 42, but you can just do one if you want, and that will be if you do exercise one here, which I'll try and show you. Just try and find one, because you can do. Okay, so that's one. That's exercise one, where you basically, which is in two parts. You're basically just all he's doing there is tensing and relaxing each body part. Okay. Hold on. There. Okay. So he's breathing in twice, out twice, in two parts. Okay. So it's when you relax, it's so. Okay. Um. Now. Uh. Yeah. So like I say, this is not going to be for everybody. I'll leave a link for all these videos and of his website. If you look into it, you don't have to. I'm not saying go and be a Hindu or whatever. All I'm saying is you might find it interesting. You might find the techniques good to help you recharge and de-stress. In a busy world. Okay, that's all. It's just another alternative. Like you see so many alternatives on YouTube about what you can do to keep your health, okay? I've done maybe 45 years of research, and this stuff is probably the best I've come across, I'll say, but that's for me, okay? Now, like I say, you can do your research, but ultimately this stuff is can if you if you get into it is anti-aging as well. This guy here is well, this was a year ago. He's 73, I think. He's 73. um so there you go. That sort of says something. um so I think I'll leave it at that, and I'll leave the links. And if I just wanted to introduce you guys to something a bit different that you can do anywhere. It's helpful. You can do these techniques sitting down. Now, the other good thing about it is any uh, you can do this with the good thing about this is, okay, you got jujitsu and going to the gym, all that, but you can't do that stuff when you're 90 years old, guys. You can do this, or one technique like the first one, whether you're 90 or sitting in a chair, you can relax and tense. If you're 90 years old, you'll still be able to relax and tense at least one part of your body, okay? Now, the other part I'll tell you about is there's an area in the back of your head. It's called the medulla oblongata. You've probably heard about it, and that is a very important area. You can do your research on that. But when you're doing these movements, don't forget it's one breath in, one breath out, but the breath in, the breath out is broken into two parts, short and long. So, and okay, and while you're doing this, place your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Uh, I also follow. Oh, I also follow a guy called Strunbalo Melchizedek, and he said the same thing, that when you put your mouth on the roof of your tongue, I think the long and short of it is that it connects you with your pineal gland and your heart, something like that. You don't need to get into the details of why this and why that, and keep your concentration on your um, third eye area, with the pineal gland area. So there you go guys. Use whatever you want of this. Do the recharging, and that's it. Go and do the recharging, learn the recharging, and like I say, you can just do this 42-minute movements here. You can just do one. This guy said if you just do one first, the first part of this, which is he said if you just do this one and he's got just about every video of his, he goes through these, okay? So just click on any video and he goes through the whole 42, okay? But he said if you just do number one here, which he's doing here, if you just do that, but do it for 5 minutes, you'll be fully recharged, okay? Now, I don't really want to go into too deeply, but Well, what happens is while you're doing this, if you concentrate on the roof of the mouth, the third eye area, tongue on the roof of the mouth, if you're doing this, basically what's happening is usually our energy, our life force is going out external to our body. What this does is it brings our life force back into our body, up the spine to the medulla oblongata, and from the medulla oblongata to everywhere in our body. So I'll leave it at that, guys, and hopefully you can get something from it. If not, don't worry, just carry on. I'll have plenty more videos coming up in the future.